All right, out there in listener land, you know what I will not be doing later tonight after the show. And let me rephrase that: what I will not be doing.
So what you will be doing?
Our co-producer just introduced me to a whole new thing, something I guess that I've never discovered before, right here on the Roku channel, Cat TV.
Yeah.
Man, and it looks like YouTube TV, but it's just all these nice round cornered boxes with all these videos of cats. I think as soon as I get home, I'm going to turn Benny onto that and see how he reacts to the TV, if it's just nothing but cats.
I wonder if there's sitcoms. I wonder if there's like interview shows. I wonder what is Cat TV
Dude, if
all
they
about.
had like a Letterman set that had like a cat in a suit and the other cat running around a couch, that would be the fucking, even if they don't even say anything, or maybe even voice, I don't know. Guys, it's They Call Us The Breeze, episode 82. There's only one way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go. Palermo.
It's like fishing.
Go!
Well, hey guys, welcome back to another edition of They Call Us The Breeze. That is Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday, whenever the hell we feel like it seems like anymore. But, you know, we're getting there. We're having a good time. Didn't do it last week because Dad was out of studio, so Ryan and I were here by ourselves. Little break from the norm. We did a best of, and we did all the friends and phone calls that Ryan and I thought were the best.
Yeah.
Of course, Wally helped us curate that list, and so go back to last week's episode because definitely forgot about some of those awesome phone calls and funny times with some of our newly made friends that we made over the second half of us being around. And yeah, it was a really nice episode. I listened back and it was fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of relationships that we've
lots of laughs.
grew last year.
LOL.
And
Lots of laughs.
Look forward to maybe grooming some new relationships this
absolutely.
year.
I'd love to have Pelvis on, just see how the hell he's been doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm to get back to the cold intro. I think I'm slowly becoming a crazy cat dad.
Slowly?
Just for one cat, too.
Okay.
It's not like I'm a crazy cat lady and I have like 5 indoor cats and 6 outdoor cats and all that stuff, and I don't wear the moo-moo yet. I don't walk around in pajama pants yet. I still wear
Do you think that you would get another cat in the house?
Well, I mean,
Or do you
now
want
that we're
just
moving
like
into
just spoiled? Do you want Benny to be the spoiled only child?
Well,
cat?
now that that's the thing is like now that we're moving into the new house, we have the space, and I thought about maybe for like July is his birthday, maybe introducing a new kitten into the mix because I don't want him to have to duel with another like large cat. But if he has something he can like raise a little bit,
That's what he wants for his birthday, to know that he's second now.
well, that's the thing too. Is like he is such a spoiled little like daddy's boy. He does the thing where he gets in front of anything that you're on. If you're on your phone, if I'm on the Mac on the coffee table, he gets in front of that. He nudges me all the time for pets, and he's just like, I can't imagine getting a second cat. Reason I wanted to bring this up though is just me and my crazy. I don't think this is too crazy. So the new house, I haven't talked about this yet in Listenerland, but I basically have an entire room that's dedicated to Benny. It's Benny's bedroom, and I want to make like a cool little sign that says like Benny's room,
Keep out.
Dad, keep out, no dad allowed, or something like that. Because what I did,
No humans allowed.
whatever, not just grandma only, or whatever. And what I did was I'm transplanting the couch from the apartment that he loves so dearly that I would otherwise probably throw out because it's not the most comfortable couch in the world, and it's been used for 3-4 years. It's slumped, it's whatever, but he loves that couch. He loves to sit on the back of that couch. So I'm literally transporting that couch over to the new house, putting it in his bedroom. I bought 4 posters. Ryan helped me assemble them last week. We didn't talk about it on the air yet, but I bought 4. Like I was trying to go for like the typical teenager room. Like, Dad, get out of my room. So I was like, all right, funny cat posters. And I'm looking them up, and I cannot tell you how pleasantly surprised I was at what I found, because I never in a million years is this what I was looking for. Like, I saw something on Google that said hiss, and it was 4 different cats' faces painted like kiss. So I was kind of looking for something like that. They did have that, but it was really small. It was like just kind of like a postcard size. I was like, all right, so let me look a little. If you dig for like 15-20 minutes on Amazon, you can find anything. So I found 4 different posters. Listenerland, they're both 12 by 18. I've already got them framed. Me and Ryan framed them last week or the week before.
Did you put them up on the? We need to put them up on the Facebook, right?
Oh yeah, we should. Once I get the room put together, I'm gonna put pictures up of because we had a bad glare with that photo we took.
That's true.
Because they're all in glass frames now. 12 by 18s. There's 4 of them. One of them is like 6 random cats over a space drop background, surfing on.
Shooting lasers?
They're all surfing on individual slices of pizza. Excuse me. And then like 4 of them are shooting lasers out of their eyes, and then 2 of them have like cool. What are the? Is there a special name for the glasses you wear when you go skiing?
Yeah, just kind of
Goggles?
like
Goggles? Yeah, like ski goggles, basically. And they're reflecting like neon pink, of course, because all the lasers going on. So that's like the cool Trapper Keeper poster that I got them. Then come in the movie posters. There's one that's the iconic Jurassic Park where the T-Rex is standing next to the broken fence in the rain, and Homeboy's got the flare and he's standing down in front of him just to give you a show of how big the dinosaur is. It's replaced by a big black cat standing on his hind legs. Fucking hilarious. He's gonna love that one. I think Jurassic Park is one of his favorite movies. We'll see. Adam's gonna love the Paw Hard one, and it's just Die Hard, but it's a cat with a tank top on, like a sweaty tank
I think that's
top.
my favorite one.
He's got the army pants or whatever the hell John McClane's wearing in that movie, and the boots. There's literally the fire hose is tied around his waist, like the scene from Die Hard.
He's wearing nothing.
And he's jumping.
He's barefoot.
He's jumping from an explosion, dressed like John McClane, and it says Paw Hard. And the best part is it says, "This is a Christmas movie," which that's the funny part because Die Hard, everyone's always. And
Is
then of
it,
course,
or is it?
It is. It is.
and then of course the last and final, definitely not least, the skateboard. It's Marty.
Surf's up, dude.
Marty McFly when he goes back to the future in 1955 or whatever, or 65, and he pops the top off that kid's wooden what do you call it, like a scooter,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, scooter.
like
Exactly.
a 2-wheeler, like the old, like a razor scooter, but like, back in the day kids had scooters. This one's
They
made
probably
out of like
called it
box.
something that was groundbreaking, a push around.
The old push around, eh?
Push around on
Oh, would you like to
wheels.
try?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the old push around, eh? So that's the one where Marty McFly rips the top of the thing and he skateboards. He's got the puffer jacket on. He's got some sunglasses. So it's Marty McFly, but it's Marcatty McFly or Marty McCat, I guess you would say. So yeah,
Always
I'm
reminds me
looking
of
forward
just-
to it. Then of course I bought him like the automatic feeder and the automatic like water bubbler and a couple tall scratching. He's gonna be in fucking heaven, dude.
Yeah, here's how I know. When you gave me the key, you said you can go either through the back door to get in, or you can go through Benny's room if you want to. And I'm like, okay.
Well, no,
Through Benny's room.
Actually,
Yeah.
what I said to make it even worse is I said this key either goes through Benny's room through the back door, that's Benny's room, or it goes through the garage, but the door from the garage to Benny's room, because these doors are literally very close to each other. But the door from the garage to Benny's room might be locked, so you might be locked yourself. You might be locked in the garage.
You better keep an eye out on that when he starts to get into like middle school and high school.
Once he starts trying to sneak out and stuff and gets his first girlfriend, then that's when I'm gonna start to worry. But yeah, for now we're gearing up, man.
You
Sunday's the big
find
day.
the first little bit of catnip when you do the laundry. I know. And
Where did you get this?
You're gonna have to sit him down.
I got it from Louie. You got it from your Uncle Louie.
You got it from your Uncle Louie.
No, I swear, Uncle Louie gave it to me. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have a talk with Grandma and Grandpa about that. Go to your room, and that's the best part is I can close him off from the rest of the house. Like he can be in there. He's got his litter box. He's got his food. It's a good size room, about half the size of this tiger cage, and it has a door that closes from the kitchen. So if he's in timeout and he needs to go somewhere, he can just go in his damn room. We'll close the door, and he can think about what he did.
Look at your posters.
Go look at your
Go
Paw
look
Hard
at
Do you think
poster.
John McClane would want to be where you're at right now?
Yeah,
No.
John McClane doesn't act like that. John McCat.
John McCat.
John McClane doesn't.
He's like, you know what? I'm gonna sneak out of this through the air ducts.
I fucking hate it here, Dad. Well, I fucking love it here.
Fucking love it here.
I put a roof over our heads. Now listen to me. All right, so I wasn't with you Thursday. Obviously, I saw you on Monday, Dad. But how was your Super Bowl, man?
It was great.
I know
It
you
was
got.
great.
I know you got home from that road trip right around Sunday. So you probably got. Did you get in time for the game?
Oh yeah. We got home around noon, little afternoon.
Right.
around
Took you a
noonish.
nap, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Anything stand out? Any big plays? What do you think?
No, I
Of
think,
halftime show.
Well, the funny thing is, we had that Super Bowl pool going, and I was telling Mama, I was like, I think if Well, it was 21-14. I had 21 Eagles, 14 Kansas City.
And the final score was what? Remind me again.
38-35.
38-35, yeah.
Kansas City. But with less than 2 minutes to go, I was like, hold them, because I had that 21-14, and the Eagles kicked a 3-point field goal.
Damn it.
And I was like, bastards cost me $100.
It's funny
but I
that
had 38-35.
Yeah, just
so
one
I
kick
won
like
$200.
that.
So you won the 200 on the.
Now, did you make it the whole game, or did you?
And I went to bed in the third quarter.
Yeah,
what
did you think of the halftime show?
Not impressive.
But still, what about when she was up on that thing and it was like wobbling, like super high up in the middle of the field? That
was
piece of
kinda
plastic.
wild,
like I know everybody's talked about, but that piece of plastic or glass. Like as soon as I saw that, when Ryan was at the same party I was. As soon as I saw that, we were all sitting around watching it on TV. I was like, "Whoa! Holy shit! No! She's pregnant. That girl pregnant. Get her off that thing!" And like at the end, they zipped her up like on a line. So it was like obviously she had a harness on. Which I mean, yeah, obviously she has a harness on.
Obviously,
but still,
you shouldn't have a harness when you're pregnant, getting flown around a stadium
and
too.
you shouldn't be preparing yourself to slide off of something that is as high up as the top of a Globotron.
I thought that was pretty wild that they had all those people suspended on cables on platforms.
Doing all sorts of that
They
shit.
didn't
One of
really
them
need to
almost
do that.
fell
They
off,
could have had
man.
just a nice stage
Well, that's the
that they
thing is
drug out there.
their show wasn't that great otherwise.
No, I didn't think it
They had
was.
to do something weird like that to kind of
There was
lube
a
it up.
video I saw where one of the dancers on one of those platforms, like he goes to do like a move and kind of slides back, and he gets like
Falls off.
no, he doesn't fall off. They're all probably strapped, but like he gets probably this far from just sliding off of it. Like, and I'm like, oh,
Well, that's when you try to like overcorrect, and then the thing starts wobbling the other way, and
Yeah,
then
then
you
you're
just
just-
start rolling. You roll your ankle.
All right, we're going
And
to
then-
tip this boat over.
And then
We're going down.
The
We're going down.
broadcasters get back and they're like, we just have to let them just kind of stop swinging. So we'll be here probably for the next
Yeah, Is that what they
4
said? Is that what they
hours.
said? Is
No,
that
like,
I wasn't impressed
the
with
game will
halftime.
resume when it's done swinging.
And then everybody was just obsessed with the fact that she was pregnant, and no one heard an announcement about it. And to be fair, she
I
looked
didn't
like
know
she
that
was only
till
about.
after that.
I mean, Dad follows Rihanna very closely on Twitter and Instagram and everything like that, and he was
Yes.
not aware. So I think what
No.
they did, I mean, you got to wait till after the first trimester, and everyone says she looked like she like 4 or 5 months. So that was her big baby announcement, I guess. Which and the girl looked good and she sang good.
And
I get
she
to
got
everyone was trying to say she lip synced or however you say. I did hear additional Rihanna singing, but she made sure that she like fell off and like coughed a little bit and then joined back in here and there and like did some dance just to prove like
That she wasn't
motherfuckers, I'm
lip-singing?
singing.
Yeah.
I'm singing on top of myself, but you can hear the additional sound of having a live microphone in the auditorium. So I was paying attention to that, believe it or not, Ryan. And so I was like, no, she's definitely on that mic, so everyone can shut the hell up about their shit talking with that. 'Cause, Riri's the best. Love you, Riri.
Wait, you were very good. It was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was fun.
I love that.
The only thing. So when you don't have a team really to root for in the Super Bowl, I mean, you're there for the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
You're there for the halftime show. Commercials were okay. I mean, the extended Dave Grohl one was pretty good. I liked the John Travolta Grease commercial. There was a couple that I liked, but I mean, again, it was more just about some of the movie trailers they decided to have that premiered.
The Caddyshack one with Romo snapping the beer and then the ball falls in the hole. That was pretty cool.
And that was extended off of a previous Romo Caddyshack commercial where he was just doing the
previewed
flowers.
a lot of them in the first week, like a week ago.
Yeah, that's the thing is they
before
start
the
to
Super
spoil
Bowl.
it now for you. It's like the pre-Black Friday sale, Black Friday, pre-Black Friday sale.
Fucking impatient America,
yeah,
man.
they just try to spoon feed us that shit early so we can tell all. That's what they do. Is they try to put it out there and like hope that only 3 out of 10 of us see it. So we talk about it and we're like, you haven't seen it yet? Oh, they'll probably play it during the
And then
Super
you're
Bowl.
like, this is it. And then
Oh,
you get
yeah,
the
and then
whole
everybody- yeah.
crowd. Yeah.
It's marketing. It's marketing. But making sure
Absolutely.
we do the market thing. But yeah, guys, episode 82 of They Call Us a Breeze. The best part about the Super Bowl was, like I said, you don't have a team. You're there for the commercials. You're there for the, thank you to Kat and Taylor, Benny's godmother
Yeah,
and godfather,
man,
for
they
hooking us up with the
hosted
party.
a great party.
Because they had all the snacks. I discovered I've never fucking tried this before. White queso, like for chips, like white queso.
Uh-huh.
They just put a bunch of sweet corn in that shit and mixed it up.
Oh, that was delicious.
dude, white queso with corn in it? Come on. Like, I don't know why I never thought of that.
Queso, bro.
Because I have like a corn salsa that I make, and then, or you have queso. I've never put like half a can of, almost like a full can of sweet corn in with a batch of queso. Man, that was
good, man.
That was great. Yeah,
then they had the wings.
Good snacks. But yeah, the best part of it all was Mayo, who we often mention on the show, who I had the Bruins playoffs tattoo bet with. He was the only one there that was rooting for the Eagles. And the whole time he's talking his shit. So we're all just kind of like, and we're all like objective, we're just watching the game. We don't really care. But we all kind of want the Chiefs to win.
He was probably running his mouth at halftime.
And, running his mouth a little bit and here and there and just like, oh, that's bullshit. So it makes it all that little bit sweeter when there's like the one guy that you love to be competitive with. And like I said, as competitive as me and Mayo are about some things, we were both Bucs fans throughout the Bucs season, so we text alike on that.
Did you guys watch the whole game?
And yeah, we watched the whole game there.
Did he think that was a bad call at the end where he grabbed his shirt?
he was pretty pissed off. But again, like I say, fair play between me and Mayo. We watch all the Bucs games and text together on that kind of stuff. When Bruins and Lightning aren't playing each other and we have time to watch each other's team, we'll watch and we'll send like, oh, that was a great shot by Pasta. That's something I would say to him. Like, I'm watching the shootout. I'm watching whatever Bruins.
Very gentleman.
So he texts me about like after someone scores and I don't even know he's watching the game, he'd be like, Stammers, and he'll just text me and I'm like, oh, cool, he's letting me know he's watching my Lightning, and I'll watch his Bruins because, I mean, they are the fucking best team in the league, so that's good hockey to watch. So yeah, it's one of those things, but it was nice to have him at the party rooting so hard for the Eagles and everybody else to be like, not really, and then for him to lose, and yeah, it was just, it put the little cherry on top. It was a nice day.
At the very end, too.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. He hit some kind of parlay. We won't discuss.
He did
hit a parlay.
He might have lost $100 to Ryan, but he probably won over $1,000 on that parlay. Yeah. So he's not sad about the loss. That's for sure. Before we get out of here for the break, anyway, before we get to celebrity birthdays, which we weren't able to do last week. So we're getting back at it tonight. Dad has 217. Ryan is at 232. So we're about a 15-point deficit. I think we're feeling good about that.
Me.
We're getting all right. We've been riding
just
steady
stretching
at 13,
the gap, baby.
15. Before we get out and do that, quick lightning update for you guys. Since we were just talking about hockey, we've moved up a little bit here. We were yesterday. As of yesterday, we were second place in our division and fourth place overall. We lost last night, but we lost in overtime and in a shootout against the I guess you don't call them Arizona Coyotes anymore, or you call them Arizona, not Phoenix. Right? They're just the Arizona Coyotes. Yeah.
I was looking at that stadium. I was like, is that a real arena?
No,
I mean,
it's like a high school arena.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone said put it on your bucket list to go see because even the announcers, they were like, this is a great arena. Like, it's so intimate. It's small. They said it packs like
Who's the
1/8 of what we can fit into our arena. It's like a small like hockey, like high school arena, college arena.
Oh, really?
So but it's still, and they still didn't.
And it's an NHL.
It's literally split. Like, it has the high school team's logo on one side, and it has the Coyotes
in the middle of the ice. It has the high school team or college team, whatever's logo, and then the Coyotes on the other side.
I don't know. It looks like a. Do you know the Maserati emblem?
No, it's a Satan's pitchfork.
Okay,
because they have the Devil's Deck is what it's called up there. I saw it. So they're the something Devils, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, it's like, and you can see the spotlight, the actual spotlight shine off of the ice from where the actual headlights are. That's like college. UD probably has a better stadium than this. I don't know, but they said if you can make it on a bucket list, make sure you get out there. But yeah, so we were in second and then we were in fourth, but we lost to them last night in a shootout, which means we only got 1 point out of that instead of the 2 points. So the Leafs actually hopped ahead of us again, which makes us third in our division and fifth in the overall league. But the Leafs, they're one game ahead of us, and we're actually only 1 point behind them. So theoretically, if we win the next game, we're a point ahead of the Leafs. They'll probably play that night. But
you know what we do? We just go ahead and just let the Leafs just dominate for the rest and then choke when it comes to the playoffs.
Well, duh. We're probably going to play them first round, and we're going to have to beat them like we did last year. But point is, we're at 54 games, which is ever so close to the full season 82, and then we'll be right into playoffs. So, Dad, like I said, mission control. We got to have that garage done by playoffs. Let's get her going. And then, of course, Masters Sunday. But Masters is after playoffs. And I extended, we said...
And maybe we should build a putting green in the backyard.
Well, I was going to say we're going to play golf
now that you mentioned something like that, that's fine. But now that you mentioned something like that, what would you think? I had this idea the other day. What would you think if we painted like a negative or inverted hockey rink on the floor of the garage?
Oh, sweet.
Like not bright white with the lines popping up, but like black with the lines, like the red and blue lines.
Honestly, wait, how big
like
is
a
your
small
garage?
to scale. It's like
You
12
get
by
something that
22.
Can snap in, and you can like actually kind of
No,
work
we're not
a puck
actually
a little bit.
We're not doing any of that. I'm just saying, just the floor, just so it's something cool to walk on. You know.
Come on, man.
I don't
Get
know.
you like a few like
Trying to get Dad's artistic expertise
10
involved.
orange pucks, a couple of hockey sticks,
Well, I don't
and
want-
a
you
small
want
goalie,
the
and
goal?
we can maybe like a little rip.
You
know,
guys
we
could
wanna
never
take
get one by me.
Yeah, we'll see about that, guys. This is They Call Us the Breeze. This is episode 82. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be back with Celebrity Birthday, so don't go anywhere. Dad, what do you say, man?
See ya
Ryan?
shortly.
I'm looking up some stuff for
All
you.
right. We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye. Ringo.
Ringo.
Thanks, Ringo. Well, hey guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Another brand new episode for you, episode 82. God, I almost said 72, 82. We're getting closer
getting
on that
up there.
Hyundai, baby.
Up there.
So
up
what do we
there.
celebrate? I know I ask this every time every time I talk about what episode it is. Are we celebrating the 100 or are we celebrating the 2 year? Because they're very fucking close to each other.
I think we celebrate the 100th episode.
Because like you got 2 years, like what, 54,
Time
50,
will be
53 with the pilot.
Yeah.
And then
No, time is time.
Okay.
100 is 100. That's finite. That is something we celebrate.
okay, all right. So we'll do 100th episode, like the
It's like
Simpsons did.
100 career hits or
Yeah.
Yeah.
touchdown
okay.
passes.
All right.
We'll
that
get maybe,
It kind of feels like we're cheating the 2 year anniversary, but all right.
Well, we can celebrate that too.
We
celebrate both.
Celebrate. Oh, I better not sing that. I don't want to get
Are we
copyrighted
going
by
by a
YouTube.
calendar year
Well,
or
I
our
mean,
fiscal year?
What's your
That's just it. I mean, well, we're at
Corporate-wise.
episode 82
So
plus a
corporate
pilot, so
for- so
that's
fiscal-wise.
83.
What are you more proud of, the 100th episode or 2 years?
I'm proud to I'll be proud to watch the hundreds tick up.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah. Yeah.
I'm proud that you came up with that much shit, man.
Proud.
Proud. Well, guys, hey, it's time for Celebrity Birthdays. Got some good ones for you guys tonight. Like we said, Dad is only down 15 points. He's been down harder, baby. But he's been up and down between 13 and 15 over the last couple weeks. Had a hell of a run about a month or two ago where he was at like 10 or 12. So, but he's back where he belongs, about 15 points under Ryan. And what do you guys say? You want to get into it?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Hello,
Let's
are you
do
guys?
this.
Can we have?
Are you guys
yes.
awake out there
Can
for
we
me?
still have some more of those 1970s baseball questions?
Yes, we could probably, but that's Bre'llionaire. That's a different thing. But, this is birthdays. But let's go. Here we go.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There is no birthday party for you here.
That's right. I don't remember who the hell went last. It went first. Well, first and last. You're either first and you're last. You're
Call
true
it.
for first and fifth.
Call it.
But
Heads.
Dad has an imaginary
It's
clock.
heads.
Oh, heads. So Ryan, you want to go
You get to
first?
go
You want to
first,
defer?
or
I'll
you
go
defer?
first. I'll go
All right,
first.
Ryan's going to go first here on Celebrity Birthdays. Ryan, avert your eyes, you pervert. First birthday we had. It's funny that I have this written on the card right now. It's not a name.
But it's funny.
But it's what this guy goes by. He actually did the halftime show when the Bucks won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Not the last year where it was the rap where 50 Cent was hanging down like a bat. This guy did one inside of like a fun maze at a carnival, and he was like running around.
I don't remember.
Has an afro, and he was like running around in a nice suit and all these like weird mirrors and all this light. And it was, some people complain because it dizzied the hell out of them. But he's got a lot of good hits, and a lot of them play at work. But it's that, ooh, I'm blinded by the light.
Bruno Mars, right?
Better in your touch.
Yeah, we must have went outside during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's The Weeknd, ladies and gentlemen. The Weeknd. Happy birthday goes out to him.
That's his name, The Weeknd?
That's his like stage.
It's funny because it's not even The Weeknd. It is The Weekend.
W-E-A-K?
It's W-E-E-K-N-D. Mm-hmm. So the E is missing from N.
Oh, yeah.
So it's The Weeknd. It's like a hillbilly to say, oh, yeah, we're going to come on over there on the weekend.
Yeah, and mayonnaise a bunch of people around here.
So, yeah, so it's The Weeknd's birthday.
I think he might be like probably 35.
35, Ryan's going to say.
36.
Dad's going to go the wrong direction because he is 33 today, so Ryan gets that one, The Weeknd. I'm blinded by the light. Yeah, he does a lot of songs. Actually, they're pretty catchy. You would know more of them than you think you might know, Dad. All right, next birthday we have up for you.
Well, I mean, I remember Blinded by the Light.
This guy,
but it didn't go that way.
Big album controversy in the early 90s. Kind of around the same vein of the NWA, Fuck the Police. This guy, this solo artist, rap singer, had a very controversial title on one of his albums and was censored for it. Later on, grows up to actually star in cop shows. He's been on cop shows for like ever. Very happy birthday. Not Iced, but Mr. Ice-T. Happy birthday goes out to him.
He's up there.
It's like on like SVU and
Lemonade
like criminals,
for sale.
criminals unit and all that shit.
I said lemonade.
He was how could I forget? He's on Chappelle's show and the Player Haters Ball. But Dad's probably seen him on the crime shows. Ice-T.
Ice-T.
And the song he had was called Cop Killer, and that was the one that like literally Walmart and Kmart had to like blur it out on the fucking back of the CDs.
He's as old as I am for sure. I'd say he's 63.
63.
I'm gonna say 6D.
60. Dad's closer. 65. Way to go. Way to go with close to your age there, Dad. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he looks.
Yeah. I mean, when he had his big hit was like probably early 90s. He could have been older than 30. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, Mom watches that show, and I watched a lot of it, and he was on there for
years and years.
And I'm like, the guy, that's pretty cool that guy got on that.
Well, it's just ironic because
cop show, you know.
He had that cop,
and he's funny. I mean, and he it ain't like he can't play that part.
Well, his biggest thing was like he's like, I'm not really trying to kill cops. Like this is just for fucking entertainment value and like blah blah blah. Like I'm not really gonna kill cops. And then he ends up being on cop shows. But anyway, third birthday we have up for you, and it'll be Ryan's turn here. Oh. This I guess just celebrating Black History Month. One more black guy we have here for you. Take a look in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Or wait, no. Something about a butterfly. I can fly twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. No, not Kendrick Lamar.
It sounds like some Kendrick Lamar type of lyric,
like
bro.
Kendrick Lamar. No, actually, I thought you were playing on. This guy was also on Star Trek.
He was on Blazing Saddles.
This guy was on Star Trek with Captain Picard, and he had this was the black guy that had the like laser sunglasses that went all the way around. Mm-hmm. But he was also the host of everyone's favorite show, Reading Rainbow, Mr. LeVar Burton.
LeVar? I think he was on Roots too, right?
Roots. He was on Roots. He was in a couple.
That was in the 70s.
He was in an episode of Twilight Zone in the 80s reboot. He was on Roots. I would say
turn?
Roots was 80s.
He's older than I am. I'm
Reading
sure.
Rainbow, Star Trek.
I'm gonna say he's like 74.
Let's go 75 just to be safe.
Damn you, Dad! You should have went lower, man. 66. LeVar Burton.
Really?
Yeah, that's his picture out there. Yeah, but don't take my word for it.
Oh.
That was Reading Rainbow. That was after every book the kids.
Well, I mean, I remember watching Roots when I was in high school.
You don't remember watching Reading Rainbow while like we were kids?
No.
Yeah.
But I know Lamar Burton was in Roots, and
Daddy was off to work.
I don't know how old he had to been, but I would have probably been in 10th or 11th grade. So,
what's your name, boy?
Kunta Kinte.
That's right. All right. Next guy up here for you. It was fucking sweet when Adam Sandler played Mr. Deeds and he got to meet this fucking all-star athlete, and they went around town and they fucking tore up the whole city, and this athlete screams at everybody, so it was even funnier. and this athlete plays kind of a funny sport, so it was even funnier. A very happy birthday goes to John McEnroe. What the fuck are you doing?
He's up there. Is it my turn? 64.
Oh, he's 70.
Dad gets the double bubble with 64 for Johnny McEnroe.
Are you kidding me? When he gets his coffee knocked out of his hand.
You're
What
talking
commercial was that? You know what commercial I'm talking about, right?
He's been in all sorts of commercials, but the best was his appearance in Mr. Deeds, where like they hang out for the day and they're
Throwing
like
eggs
running
at
through
cars.
traffic in New York City, throwing eggs and shit, and he's just being.
They recently did something where somebody hits a ball or something. Something hits him in the arms and he's just got a coffee. Are you kidding me?
I'm sure Johnny McEnroe. Well, happy birthday goes out to you there.
Hothead.
And Dad, good job on the double bubble. All right, last and final birthday we have for you tonight. We definitely know him here in the state of Florida. Every time a hurricane is here, this guy magically shows up like fucking Santa Claus. He is definitely, he's definitely a huge personality on the Weather Channel. But I know he goes out to y'all's blizzards up north and the northeast and all that stuff. But he's America's weatherman, I believe. Right? We could probably say he's America's.
If you see him coming, you know
It's bad.
It's bad.
Jim, well, that's what they
gonna
said
be bad.
with Ian.
Ian.
They go, I saw Jim Cantori down at the beach, and it's like, that can't be good.
If Jim Cantor comes to town, you know shit's about to get real. So
Exactly.
a very happy birthday goes out to him.
44.
He's 53.
Dad's going to get closer. He's 59 today. Happy birthday goes
geez
out to
Louise.
Jim Cantor. Yeah, man. Dude is in
Cantori.
shape.
I'm
Dude's
telling
like
ya.
ripped as
That's why
shit.
I was like 42.
He is.
He's like, but he also looks like he at the same time, and if you got to go to make sure you go to YouTube,
Well,
guys.
he used to be really ripped.
yeah.
And I think after he lost his wife, he kind of...
Well,
He
way
looks
to
like
fucking make it weird.
It looks like he eats storms for breakfast.
He does. It looks like he's Chuck Norris's weather brother, brother nature.
A fair weather brother.
Yeah.
he's in good shape.
But the dude, I tell you, it's funny because he also looks like it. Just go to YouTube, go to Tiger Cage Media, subscribe to They Call Us the Breeze, subscribe to Tiger Cage Media on YouTube. That way, every time we come live, because we have no idea what time we do that anymore, you'll get the notification, all that good stuff. If you're looking on the pictures that we have here for celebrity birthdays, doesn't he look like someone who now would do like infomercials for like the product that unfogs your fucking headlights and like, just check it out. It's the weirdest thing. It's so great. Oh, next up, and if you order now, we're going to have 3 chamois cloths we're going to throw in, a value of $19.95 free. And
It's kind of my retirement
and
plan.
not only one, but 2 orders for the same price.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It's $99.99. It's not even that, friends. What do you think? Oh, it's probably $78.99. Nope. It's $69.99. Nope. We're going to give it to you today for a very low price of $21.99. How do you guys feel
and
about
you get
that?
2 orders.
That's right. And call now, and for a penny more, you can get a second order absolutely free, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was Celebrity Birthdays.
The $49.95 shipping is not included.
Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
Good job on that
There is
double
no
bubble
birthday
there.
party here.
All right.
Way to make up
moving
some
right, yeah.
points there.
Yeah, he needed
man.
those. He really needed those. And I just lost my goddamn coaster.
You talking about Steve Jobs over there?
Whose?
Dad?
Who, me?
Yeah, you got a little Steve Jobs look right
Yeah, I
now
was
with the
riding
black
a horse.
shirt. And the,
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got the black shirt and like the light wash jeans.
Yep, tucked in.
With the belt.
Yeah, he's Steve Jobs right
And
now.
Oh, really?
What kind of sneakers?
Well, he's sketcher in it, but
yeah,
you know.
but they look like, tennis sneakers, which Steve Jobs would wear all the time.
and it's really, really cool.
it's 1,000 songs in your pocket, and it's really cool. All right, guys. They
think
call us
Mom
the
got
Brief,
these for me.
episode 82. Moving right along here. Florida State Fair, huh? When's the last time you guys been to the fucking fair? I know I went about 4 or 5 years ago on a date with my
When
ex-wife.
Mom worked at when Mom worked at
At
Park,
LCC?
we took,
Oh, Park.
No, Park. We took the one guy and we actually went and watched the Elvis show and everything.
Oh, like a tribute show?
Well, in the auditorium or whatever they have.
Did they
Oh,
have like
yeah,
an
yeah,
impersonator there?
Yeah,
the
well, they
expo-
they actually had a contest. I said, me and Mom and I'm trying to think what his name was. She'll
In the
be able to
expo
tell you.
hall, right?
Yeah. And there was we probably watched about 4 or 5 of them. They were pretty good.
It's funny because sometimes they have like random
Sounds to me like Dad didn't like it. Sounds
like
to me
Little
Dad
Big Town
did
or
better.
something randomly will be there for like $35 or whatever, and you could buy the additional ticket. I've never done anything. I've never bought the additional ticket for like a show.
Did you say Little Random Town?
No, Little Big Town.
Oh, because like Little Random Town would be an awesome country
How about
band
just
name.
well, you could just call it "I Love My Town."
I love my town.
All right, next segment.
I
Next
love
week
my
when
town.
Uncle Chuck is here, ladies and gentlemen, the triumphant return of Uncle Chuck,
yes.
our most listened to episode.
Yeah.
The triumphant return, second time he'll be visiting us is next week. Maybe we'll talk about that. Maybe we'll talk about best fake country names. But the State Fair, you got the music part of it. You can go see some of these old washed up bands. Sometimes like the B-52s or like Rib Fest bands will show up and you pay the $35. I've never done that.
And if you like peanut oil, you can get a lot of things that are deep fried.
That's what I was going to say. Obviously, the best part of the fair, once you get to a certain age, is just walking around and eating. You have I'll usually have 3 bullet points that have to get hit every time I go to the fair. Have to get a cheesesteak from somewhere because they have that shitty and it's always frying up. They're always there's just mounds of already cooked meat.
And
They just make it a
and
little
the
bit
oil,
warmer and throw
the
a bunch
oil
of
in that
cheese.
tank is from the last county fair.
Yeah, exactly. Dumped into that. Exactly. Ugh. And then you have to get. I usually try to get like a slice of pizza or a sausage and peppers. That
Sausage and
That
or
does my,
sausage, grilled sausage.
that does my like Italian thing in. And then usually want to try to get something on a stick. There's always some sort of meat on a stick or
Jalapeno on a
pizza
stick.
in a cup or pizza in a cup or
that's
meat on a
that's
stick.
Steve Martin movie. It ain't real.
And then you got to finish it off with a deep fried delicacy
Oreo.
of your.
Well, you got to have elephant ears with
The
powdered sugar.
Reese's are like hot lava. They will burn your fucking mouth. If you get a
Sure.
deep fried Reese's, it's just this pocket of boiling hot peanut butter and chocolate. Guys, it's not like the Reese's you're thinking about. Just be careful with your
I
choices
got
out there.
blisters on my roof of my mouth.
Now-
Can you help me with that?
Worst part of the fair, I think we can all agree, is one thing. What's the worst part about the fair? No,
Bathroom
actually,
situations.
Bathroom situations suck. They always smell. They're very disgusting. They're abhorrent. Yeah, good call on that one. Yeah, what do you
that's
think?
That's a good one.
Tweety bird
And if they
tattoos.
have those like portable bathrooms, it's fucking like when the Florida State Fair comes around, which is middle of February.
It gets hot.
It gets hot in those things. Have
There's
you
a
ever
lot
took
of
a dump
sun
in one of
going
those
in-
things? They have like the portables, and there's like electricity, and they have fans and AC units and stuff
Let's
like
just
that.
let's just say, have you ever gotten in your car in St. Petersburg, Florida, in the middle of the summer, and imagine shitting in it?
Yeah, just imagine. That's what I was just about to say. What's your point? Because just imagine getting into that, and then like today, I was running all around. I stopped into Best Buy, stopped into Target, all around like the hours of noon to 3. Every time I got back in the fucking car,
Hot.
could only be 20 minutes from when I had the AC blasting and I was cold. Fucking brutal hot, and it's mid-February. Thank you guys. We live in Florida. Fuck everybody else. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, y'all wish. But anyway, it's fucking hot. You go into one of these little
Oh, it's
portable
going to be a
things.
hot summer, man.
We say.
It's February and
Cheers,
it's hot
dude.
already.
Cheers.
Did you say that?
No, it's
earlier?
one of Ryan and I's favorite quotes from a movie for a very specific reason, and I know
Well,
it's a
I
very
mean,
broad
you
quote.
know, when it gets
But I'm saying in these bathrooms,
As
man,
warm-
have you ever taken a shit in one of these bathrooms?
of course.
When they're like the portables they have like music and like ACs.
No,
quote
it's
unquote
never
ACs
been.
running.
Never. Not the nice ones.
The
Just
ones that
little
look like
square blue
the
ones.
ones that look like classroom buildings that used
No,
to be out
no,
by Ryan and
no.
I's Northeast. Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. You're
Oh,
a
yeah.
damn
I know
shame.
what you're
Yeah.
talking about. We had one at Home Depot when I worked there.
There's
because
one
they
in
were
front of the Walmart right now, and in front of the
portable.
Target that I went
Probably
to.
better than the one in the Walmart.
It's funny because I've never seen that in front of like a big box store. But literally this past week, I went to Walmart and they had one, and I was like, "Well,
They
it's
must
fucking
really do in
Walmart."
their bathrooms.
But then I went here on the Target on Park, and they had one. And I was like, "Is this the new fucking thing?" Because it
No.
looked weird. And the dude was like, had a spray bottle, and this lady was like going in, and I was like,
Exactly. It's
"I'm
not-
watching from the parking lot. I am able to watch this." Fat lady walk into this fucking cubicle, and I
You won't
know what
find
she's
those at
about
the
to
county
do.
fair.
And I know what she's about to do. But anyway, getting back to the fair part. Thank you, Dad.
And that was one-
So
they
worst
had one
worst
like
part is bathrooms. Second worst part. This is what I fucking hate more than anything. I have we all have, most of us my age and younger. We have social anxiety to a certain extent, right? We have some sort of like anxiety where we don't like to be confronted for unnecessary reasons. I hate walking down the midway and having all the barkers barking at me, and also like they talk a little bit of shit at you. So it feels like old high school days when you're being bullied by like several guys in a hallway.
The carnies?
Yeah,
you know what you do?
Well, they're barking
you
at you.
balls and you hit a target and you dunk them.
And then what if I don't? Then they're all laughing at me, and this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare.
Because that's remember when Adam
you
did that?
fucking bitch! You couldn't even hit
Your
over
grandma.
3 milk cans, you son of a... And then I have to walk out and do the walk of shame through the rest of them, and they bark out, I wouldn't even let you squirt a gun at my goddamn game, you pussy.
You remember when Adam did that?
Man, okay.
Oh, with the clown with the dunk tank? Adam, yeah, the clown in the dunk tank.
That guy ate
Adam,
his shit.
and Adam got like heated, and Adam sunk him. But like, yeah, but that used to be the only guy that would like poke fun at you. Now you walk down like the fucking midway. Not only are they yelling at you, and this is the worst. I've had it happen 3 different times when you're the only 2 people, and it's kind of drizzling, and there's not a whole lot of people out there, but you're still like you're like, I'm not gonna let a little bit of drizzle bother me. And you're the only 2 people, you and your girlfriend or whoever, walking down, and they're just bored. They're all sitting at their fucking booth, and they're all yelling at you. They have nobody else to talk to. And it's like a fucking weird fever dream, dude. I'm sorry.
That is super
Okay, let me,
specific.
Well,
man.
I can see you walking. I don't know who the other one is, but
my
I
God.
can see you walking
you okay
down
over there?
I just
dusty
unpacked
ass.
a whole lot.
I know.
just unpacked a whole lot.
Why does that guy keep yelling at me?
Yeah,
Well, I'll
He
tell
wants
you-
you to throw balls at those cats and knock them over.
Speaking of drizzle and State Fair, when we were going up last weekend to Universal, they were setting up the State Fair in the rain. And I didn't think that was one of the better ideas.
don't start unpacking during the
Just
rain.
like, you know,
Those
I was
carnies
like,
don't care, dude. They're
well,
like, we got
okay,
we got
let's
schedules.
just wait a minute. And I was
Oh,
like,
we got schedule. No, I told Bert I was going to be at the bar with him
that's
by
right.
5
That's
o'clock.
right. That's right.
So
we
I
put
got-
this whole thing up in the rain. Yes, that's right.
This
that's
whole
right.
ride.
Bring
yes.
the whole family down.
Speaking
to
of that,
the pod.
before we get out of here, the whole reason I brought up the fucking fair, and we have like literally 30 seconds to talk about it, is a lady got injured on a ride at the
I'm
Florida
telling
State
you,
Fair.
probably built in the rain. God
Probably
damn
built-
it.
See,
probably one of those rides.
Thank you, Ryan, because the article doesn't say anything like that. But since I witnessed the fact that they were setting up in the rain, that's probably exactly why this
Is that
went
on
wrong.
me if I wished
But
it?
this woman,
When did this
Eve
happen?
Brock, something went horribly wrong after she got onto the ride at the Florida State Fair with her boyfriend's 9-year-old son. Really terrifying, she said in quotes, and she was injured on the ride. It's one of those, in her quote, it's kind of the ride. I'm doing this, and I'm trying not to read this in Brenda's voice in my head, but it's just kind of like, it kind of goes side to side and then spinning while it's doing that, Brock said, describing the spin out ride. And she said, the way it was hinged, it came towards us, so I stuck my feet out to try to stop it from hitting us because I didn't know how far back it was going to come. And that's just, I imagine, no offense to Eve Brock, if anyone knows Eve Brock out there, but that was the name of the
Brenda.
lady. But no offense to her or Brenda, but if that's the deal. And she said she started yelling to shut the ride down.
I was scared.
But they didn't start shutting the ride down until literally the centerpiece, like the middle. So it's one of these like wraparound rides. The middle piece has all those light bulbs, and it spins around like the middle piece. The light bulbs, Dad, they literally started falling out.
This
This thing
can't be
started
good.
shaking, and one of the panels of it fell down. She kicked it
Hit
like
Brendan Kyle?
she kicked it away from them. Light bulbs were falling down, and she was screaming for them to stop the ride. And it wasn't until light bulbs were literally falling out and in at an angle, at a fast enough angle to where they were flying out and hitting like the metal thing you walk on.
Yeah. The
Like-
catwalk
like the
to get into
catwalk
the
of the
ride.
ride.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, I think we need to shut this thing down.
So yeah,
What do you think,
Well,
Roger?
shit, I think. So everyone was like, "What the heck's happening?" And this is
Well, they're riding. They still got 2 minutes. I said, shut it down, Frank.
So obviously the guy finally stopped the ride once the light bulb started smashing on the metal grate floor. And Wagner Consultant Group, our third party, this was a statement from
Swept
the fair.
glass off the.
The statement from the fair was, Wagner Consultant Group, our third-party ride inspection team, along with the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, same guys
Get
at
them
the
all
Beer
out
gas
there for a
station,
nice lunch.
they re-inspected the ride and found it to be safe to return to operation. So it's
You
back
just got to
up.
replace them bulbs.
So if you guys
up
want to
there.
go out and ride the spin out ride at Florida State Fair, it's back up and running, and you too can have your own awesome experience.
And guess what? There is no line.
film it.
No lines.
So you can send it to your
You
lawyer.
can just stay on. You can just stay on. You want to keep. You want to. All right, I won this gamble. You want to double up 50 or double or nothing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stay on one more time. All right, I'm gonna stay on. Yeah, you just stay on all day.
Universal, man. We did that new Jurassic Park ride.
give it
And
to me.
so
No, let's.
they shut the ride down for a minute.
Can we talk about it on the break? Because
Yeah.
we got to get out of here, guys. We'll be right back. This is episode 82 of They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra. We're gonna go talk about this Jurassic Park ride and have a smoke real quick.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I mean, we'll see you guys
Throw
right
some
back
darts.
here. We have another edition of Mike Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that. Ryan, what do you say?
See you guys soon.
All right, Dad.
Come on back.
All right, we'll see you. Bye. Well, welcome the hell back, you coxes and foxes. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage. Episode 82 out here on a beautiful Thursday. Make sure you go out there and like the Facebook page, facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. I mean, no one does .com/They Call. No one. You're not on your web browser. Just go to your Facebook app, find They Call Us the Breeze, Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra. Like the page, and then of course, definitely make sure you're out there subscribing to Tiger Cage Media on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we're just having a good time out here. Episode
We
82, halftime break. Just had a Rihanna came to the Tiger Cage. She did a little show, a little song and dance. We checked up on the baby. We
She
checked
had
up on
like
the baby.
wire marks on her still.
Yeah, still had some wire marks, and the baby's doing well. So we're pleased to report that. But it's America's favorite time.
Congratulations, Rihanna.
America's favorite time of all. Every 3 episodes, but of course we didn't do it every 3 episodes this time because last week would have been 3 episodes and Dad wasn't here, so we did a best of. So we actually had to miss a week, and I know you guys out there, I know audience, I know you guys are just pissed because you're waiting for it. I know, I'm sorry.
Sometimes Dad has to go.
We're going to take a little break every once in a while, but he's here in studio again tonight, so it's time for another edition of, what do you say, Mike, you want to play? Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire.
Let's go, baby.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get down to Junior's farm. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, let it go down to Junior's farm. I know. I saw what you did there, Mike. All right, guys, it is time to play Mike Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire. And the way this game works, same as last time. You have 10 questions, Mike, to become a Bre'llionaire. Each question is worth $100,000. Every question is harder still. You have 3 lifelines. You have a 50-50. You have a phone a friend of the breeze. Tonight we have Mr. Crosley. Waiting. I mean, he's not patiently waiting. He's at Honeymooners, but if you should so choose to, you can get him on the line.
Yeah, what is it?
And then, of course, you have Ask Ryan here in studio. So, Mike,
Got you.
these are hard questions, but let's do it. He says, let's go. Here we go, Mike. First question we have for you. And They Call Us the Breeze. In the movie The Lion King, who is Simba's uncle? Is it A, Mufasa, B, Scar, C, Timon, or D, Zazu?
Scar.
Give me 1 second, Mike. Give me 1 second. Is it A, Mufasa, B, Scar, C, Timon, or D, Zazu? I think you said Scar. Is that correct?
I did say Scar.
You did say Scar.
It seems like that's a name I remember.
You're 100% correct, Mike. It is Scar, ladies and gentlemen. He got $100,000.
He's the older one, right? With not a lot of hair, and the other one is...
He's more orange, and he has a long mane of black
like
hair. The other guy's more like peach-colored. Mufasa's his dad, and he's more peach-colored and has like the blonde hair, whereas Scar is like
it the
redder.
Same cartoon that has no hair? Kind of, I mean, has hair, but
well,
real low.
the females don't have any hair. You're probably thinking of Jungle Book, but that's fine because you made it anyway,
Probably.
Mike. All right, here we go. Next question we have up for you. What is the national animal of England? Is it A, the puffin, B, the lion, C, the rabbit, or D, the fox?
They do a lot of fox hunting over there. What's a puffin? A bird?
I'm assuming it's something close to a penguin.
Oh, let's go with the fox.
You're going with the fox right off the bat, no lifelines, no nothing. The puffin, which is the national animal of England. Is it a puffin? Is it a lion? Is it a rabbit or is it a fox? Think about the royal family.
Huh?
Think about the royal family. What would they have on their crest? Would it be a penguin, a lion, a rabbit, or a fox?
Would be a puffin or a fox. And I don't know what a puffin is. I know the Beatles used to do a lot of puffin back in the day.
That's a different kind of puffin, Mark. Stay with us.
No! So let's go 50-50.
You want to go 50-50. All right. Is it a lion or is it a rabbit?
Oh, it'd be a lion.
He's going to say a lion, ladies and gentlemen. Is he correct? He is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh.
Very good.
Very good
Mike.
use of a 50-50, Mike. Very good use
you
of
were
a 50.
close.
Come on, man. Think about it. Like you think they're going to name it? It's a lion, dude.
Yeah, but that's not the first royal family of
I don't
Great Britain.
know much about Great Britain at all.
I don't
And we're not
either,
even
but I
talking
mean,
about. We're
it
talking
goes
about England.
way
We're
back
talking about
before-
England in general, which
I
is
know,
Scotland,
but it goes way back before
Ireland.
Charles and his mom.
All right, here we go. Your
I'm
mom.
sure, right?
Your mom.
Your mom.
Who was the 40th president of the United States of America? Was it A, Franklin D. Roosevelt, B, Ronald Reagan, C, Bill Clinton, or D, George W. Bush?
Bush.
The 40th president of the United States.
Go!
Franklin D. Roosevelt, B, Ronald Reagan, C, Bill Clinton, or D, George W. Bush, the 40th president of the United States. You're going to go George W. Bush?
Oh, Mike.
Clinton?
Ronald Reagan, ladies and gentlemen.
Was he?
Yep, he certainly was. So
All
that
right,
means
Ryan, take over.
Ryan's got to take over here and
Recover.
try to redeem a little bit here.
Does he get to use me for a...
He can use you for a lifeline, sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what do you say? You want to play?
Let's play.
He
And
left
you
you.
got
He
two
left you.
lifelines.
He
You got-
left you
you-
zero choice. You have to play.
You got
All
two
right, here we go.
lifelines left.
He would know. He's only used one of them. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the gem in the movie Titanic? Is it the call of the ocean? Is it the heart of love? Is it the heart of the ocean?
Oh,
Or is it the call of love?
it'd be a heart of something. I'm thinking. That's not me.
Well, it's up to Ryan. You can't say anything because it's Ryan's
Did you
turn.
want to answer this question or should I?
It's just Ryan. He can call on you if he needs help.
It's the heart of the ocean.
Heart of the ocean, Ryan says. He is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
I remember.
That's right. It was 84
Do you
years
remember
ago.
distinctly?
84 years.
84 years ago. All right, next
I
we
can
have
still
up for you
smell
here.
the paint.
In the sea
Ryan,
water.
the fifth question, but you're only at 300,000 because Dad lost you one. Fifth question we have here.
Walk away.
How many elements are on the periodic table? Is it 58? Is it 78? Is it 98? Or is it 118?
I'd like to phone a friend.
Like to
Leonard.
phone a friend. Leonard is not. Yeah, Leonard from Big Bang Theory. That would be a badass one to call, but
I
he's
know,
not
right?
part of our thing right now.
Yeah.
The table. You're talking about the table.
It's either 58 or 70, whatever.
It ain't 100.
You can phone a friend if you want to phone a friend.
Yeah,
What
let's
was
phone
the
a friend.
low
Who
one?
are we get? Crosley?
Crosley, we're gonna pull on,
Let's
yeah.
get that guy out.
All right, let's get Crosley.
What was the
going.
low one? 50 something, and the high one was 100 something. periodical tables? Is that what you're saying?
Periodic table, yeah.
The periodical tables.
Go for Crosley.
Hey, Crosley. It's
Hey, Mr. Crosley. This, Ryan. Go ahead and explain the situation.
Come on, what's going on, guys?
Just doing the Bre'llionaire. Got a 50-50. Needed a little reach out.
So Mike lost again, I can tell. All right, good to know. Good
After
to know.
the third question.
Third question. Mike, you're killing it, buddy.
Yeah,
Screw you.
He wasn't very
Crosley.
good tonight. Ryan, what do you got for him, man?
Yeah. Well, I mean, read it, Rem. What do we have here?
Okay, so Crosley, the question is, how many elements are on the periodic table? Is it A, 58, B, 78, C, 98, or D, 118?
Ah, shit. Well, that's kind of tough. Ryan, what are you thinking, man?
I'm thinking it's like either B78 or
Oh, no, it's higher than that, I think.
C98. So I'm in between one of those. I'm thinking maybe C98.
Well, I remember when I was in school, when I was in elementary school, it was about 52. They had about 52 of them figured out.
They had 52 of them figured out?
Yeah, when were you in school?
Where were you?
That doesn't matter. It's illegal for you to ask me that. But no, they had about 52 of them on the poster that was in my elementary school. I remember when I took Sherry and I's first daughter to elementary school, they were up to like 92 at that point, and that was in like the 90s. So, science is a son of a bitch, and they probably discovered, I would say, probably another 20. So I'm gonna go 118.
You're going to go 118? Ryan, what do you think?
Hey, if he's been around since 52, yeah.
No, I said there was 52 around when I was. Either
That's
way,
what I'm saying.
I'm
If you've been around
But
since
1938 when you were in
I'll go
school.
with you. I'll go
Crosley,
118.
your final answer is...
I'd say 118. If that's the highest it goes, I'd say 118.
All right,
I like
Ryan, what do you
that.
say? You trust him?
I trust him 100%.
Yeah, baby. See, Crosley always comes through for you, buddy.
Well, thank you,
Don't
Mr.
you
Crosley.
forget about that.
We appreciate
All
it.
right, yeah, we do appreciate it, Crosley. Thank you. All right, well, Ryan, you got that point. Good job, man. Good job. All right, well,
On the Thunder Roll.
you never know. You never know who we're going to call and who's going to end up being right. And Crosley knows his shit, so I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, 118 is
Sometimes
the...
you ever wonder if he just knows the answers right out of the top of
Yeah,
his head.
sometimes. Yeah.
He's just smart like that.
I know, right?
All right, which one of these musicians... Sorry, let me get the thing going here. Which one of these musicians was not a member of the Rolling Stones? Was it A, Mick Jagger, B, Keith Richards, C, Charlie Watts, or D, Jimmy Page?
Well, that
Jimmy Page, D. Final answer.
That's right, Ryan. Jimmy Page, correct answer. Because why? Because Jimmy Page is from
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Exactly. Good job, buddy. All right, next question we have up for you. Harder still. Which ballroom dance originated in Germany and Austria? Was it A, the salsa, B, the can-can, C, the waltz, or D, the electric slide?
D. The Electrics. No, I'm just kidding. C. The Waltz.
Gonna go see the waltz. I mean, that makes sense to me, man. Good job.
Very
All right.
proper. Very proper.
Very proper. Plus, it's got the TZ.
So where did electric slide originate? Dayton, Ohio, or
Yeah, I
what?
think
Because
so.
it seems like
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, somewhere in New Jersey or in like the Midwest, one of the two. All right. Next, and I
They
think
sure do it at all
one of
the
the
weddings.
last one of the last questions we have for you. I'm not sure which question we're on, but which app has the most total users as of today? Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram?
TikTok.
You gonna say TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
It's Instagram.
Instagram is beating
Really?
out. Oh yeah, Instagram is definitely one of the still one of the tops of the pops. But hey, that was a
what
great
was the
job.
four?
That was great. Fourth one was Instagram,
No, what was all four?
Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. Guys, thank you so much. Mike didn't do too great tonight. Ryan did a little better, but
He
neither
did.
one of
He
them
did.
did complete.
We suck.
It's Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire.
There's
Thank you
always
so much.
next time.
There's always 3 weeks from now.
It ain't like you get paid when you win.
That is very true. Very true, Mike.
Chuck's going to be looking for a check.
Well, Chuck's not going to be on for a Bre'llionaire, but He will be here next week, and he will be next week when we do our second installment of Ryan's Tune In, Tune Out. So we need to discuss exactly what band we're going to pick for that one. I'm thinking Beach Boys or Eagles for a second round.
For tomorrow or next week?
For next week, I'm thinking Beach Boys or Eagles.
Either or.
So you want to... Well, Ryan's got to do the homework this week for it, so we need to let him know now.
Oh, questions?
No, I have to pick out the song.
The music thing where we played like a second of the song? Tune in, tune out? Like we did with the Beatles?
And
where
Chuck's got a guess?
Well,
all of us.
I would go Beach Boys.
All of us.
I go Beach Boys.
Beach Boys?
Yeah,
I
because that could be a little harder.
Okay. All three of us get the guess.
Yeah.
So you think Beach Boys? Okay, so
we know them both well.
Tune in next week for Tune In, Tune Out, hosted by Ryan Brechek, and that'll be on the Beach Boys. Are we going with that? That good?
Yeah.
It's just like Casey Kasem.
It's Casey Kasem and the Top 40 Countdown. That's right. Here is
and who in 1946?
God, it reminds me of LCC.
Not
LCC, but Sunday School.
Which famous cartoon character did Casey Kasem voice?
The same person that did.
You're talking about the cartoon?
Did Casey's character? Or are you talking about
cartoon?
like Zoink Scoob.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
same guy.
That's Casey Kasem's Top 40 Countdown. Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. This is episode 82. We're going to take
was that guy's name?
One last final break, Shaggy. We're going to take one last final break, and we'll be back with a very special phone call, so don't go anywhere. Guys, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Later.
Get drunk! Yeah! Now we're talking. All right!
Guys, hey, welcome back to the last segment of episode 82 of They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday, rain or shine, snow or sleet.
Yes.
Dead of winter or deep, hot dead of summer.
And or
all the cycles.
110 mile an hour winds.
Endor.
Oh, I thought you meant Endor, like the planet from Star Wars.
100 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, we're always here. We're always out here. Guys, thank you so much for listening to episode 82. We promised you a little bit of a check-in with our good friend of the show, Wally Burns, before we go tonight. And last we checked in with Wally, everything's been going great. He had a question for us, I think 4 weeks ago, something like that. He was debating on moving in with his new girlfriend, Lauren.
Yeah.
And he said that we got word that he was finally deciding to do that, and that they were going to do that as of this past Monday. It's Thursday as we're recording the show, so about 3 days ago, him and Lauren moved into their own apartment together, and I'm sure it's been a lot of fun. We have him here waiting on the line, ladies and gentlemen. A good friend of the They Call Us the Breeze. It is time for Mr. Wally Burns. And Wally, how you doing tonight, man?
Welcome aboard.
Hey everyone. Hey Wally. Hey guys.
Are you
with
Crosley?
Breeze boys. I'm doing. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm hanging out. Just
Sounds like you're at Honeymooners.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday or a Thursday, sorry, and I love listening to you guys. Of course.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And I mean, like I just told our listeners, last we talked to you, you and Lauren were debating on maybe, or you at least by yourself were thinking about asking her to move in with you. And then we got word that you guys that you popped that sort of question. If you want to. For the vernacular, I know that's pop the question is kind of a little more.
I would slow down a little bit. I mean, it was just a key to my place because after talking with you guys, decided it was time, and you guys helped me out a whole bunch. And
so now,
we did it.
Right off the rip, you said you gave her a key to your place. So obviously she's coming in. So you renewed your lease. Her lease was probably ending. I know I might have suggested that you guys maybe find a new apartment together, but there's always time for that. We can get into that a little bit later.
I mean,
she likes your digs, though?
She does like my place, and I've been there for a long time.
Excuse me real quick, Will.
Oh.
Now, does it seem kind of...
for me, please, let me...
I got you, buddy.
Does it seem weird with someone else living there?
So, do
you have to alter your...
So this happened as of 3 days ago. You gave her the key.
A little bit. we've been almost a week now living together. It's been, for the most part, pretty nice.
That's good.
The candles smell nice. The place smells nicer.
Nice.
And everything
Sure.
is very, very, very good so far.
Well, you say the candles smell nicer now. Now, what has changed about your general living situation since she has moved in? Obviously, she has moved her stuff in, but like, is there something different? Like, what's the level of cleanliness? Has it gone up? Has it gone down?
Well, I mean, I would say it's cleanliness. It's pretty on par for what I'm used to, and I mean, I'm not gonna date a goddamn Tasmanian devil, So
been there, done that, dude. Been there, done that. Yeah.
I make sure that's kind of one of my pre-checks now. Like before I board a flight, it's a pre-check. So we're very cleanly, and I will say there's a couple of things
like new stuff around the apartment
just misplacing. Well, I wouldn't say misplacing, but just moving things around.
Like feng shui? Like the feng shui of your apartment?
Yeah, smaller stuff that means much more.
Okay, I mean, are we talking like she moved an end pillow from one side of the couch to the other, or did she like rearrange the couch and the TV?
Something in the bathroom, I bet.
It sounds like you're holding back on something.
Like, okay, we agreed, and this, I remember on the first date, we went and we had Tabasco, and we agreed it was best room temperature.
Okay, yeah, I leave the Tabasco bottle in the. So he's saying, we put the Tabasco bottle in the cabinet, not in the fridge.
Yeah, and now every time I get a new Tabasco bottle, it's in the fridge, and it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal.
Did you tell her that it's hot sauce, not cold sauce?
Oh, good one, Mike.
I got it. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yeah,
it's a good one.
It's that thing, and then.
Now, what you said, you guys previously agreed on the fact that it would be room temp. Do you think maybe she's just absent-minded and maybe she just forgot, and like any normal person puts a condiment into the fridge when you're done with it?
No,
I mean, sometimes that happens.
No, because there was little ketchup packets that are Tabascos that are in there.
Oh, like the little
single
use,
the airplane bottles that are in there.
Yeah, single use, yeah.
I think now she was just I don't know, trying to please me, but with the Tabasco room temperature.
Oh, so she gave you a little bit of those room temp bottles. So maybe it comes out that she prefers. Maybe it comes out that she prefers her Tabasco chilled, and she maybe bent the truth about that a little bit.
But if this is the third day that we've been hanging out, and this has already happened, and do you understand what I mean, this is kind of tip of the iceberg.
No, okay, I think.
And the second thing is.
No, hold on, Wally. I think you're making a little bit too big of a if this is your benchmark on how the beginning of the relationship living together is going to go, is that you're going to get a little upset about. Now I know it can be annoying. It gets a little crust around the nozzle and everything. You put that hot sauce in the fridge, it gets weird. It gets a weird color.
Do you know the chemical combustion of hot Tabasco, and how if you go hot cold, how it can break down?
I know how that works with beer. I'm very familiar with how that works with beer, but
the vinegar isn't the same.
Ooh, yeah, I guess that makes plenty of sense. Okay, so all right, I say go a little easy on Lauren for the minute on the hot sauce. What else?
Come on.
Sorry, man. What else has been going on with you?
What's her name?
Well, like I said, it's just kind of little small things. Well, we have a picture she wanted to put up in the house on our mantle, and
all right, that doesn't sound like a big deal, is it?
But she wanted me to also put my picture in a different room, and it's me and Quasley and Loetti, and we're hanging out at honeymooners. So what do you do when she says don't have that out anymore?
Well, okay, the mantle you talk about that. How big is this picture of you two that she had? Is it like a landscape or is it a portrait? Like how big is this photo or framed painting or whatever of you two that you can't have a couple secondary auxiliary?
It's a huge mantle and it's a small photo, and she wants me to just take this other one. I said I could move it over, and she says no.
So she wants like a 5x7 in the middle of I'm assuming probably like a 3-4 foot mantle. She just wants one 5x7 of you and her, and she won't allow room for you and the boys.
It's weird, but I don't know, man.
Well, that could be a little deep seated there. That could be like she doesn't want you to have a life before the life
or after hers.
Well, we're not going to get into that
Not
just yet.
after she dies.
We're not talking about Snapped.
after.
Mike, I mean, come on, man.
We're not talking about Investigate Discovery, but
No,
yeah.
no, not after hers. You know what I mean? After together with you guys.
I think
This is it from here on out.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's promising sounding, but she's got to bend a little bit with. I mean, you got to have some pictures of you with the boys.
I mean,
I didn't mean a body
come on,
disappearing.
it's me and Quasi Weddy, man. You can't come into my place, okay, and take down my 5x5 to put up your 5x5 on my mantle. I mean, whatever.
That sounds like
Do
a
you
man.
guys have pictures?
That sounds like a man
Pictures?
that's
That one.
Yeah, the fail.
That sounds like a man that's standing his ground right there. Now, let me ask you this, Wally, because I think I have a similar picture with me and Crosley and Loretti.
Yeah.
I can understand from Lauren's point of view. Is it the same kind of photo where, in my photo of them, Crosley has his balls out of his zipper
Okay,
and
Lemmy.
they're just dropping down?
Yeah, it's just...
It's his signature
Yeah,
move
he
whenever he
has his
takes a
balls
photo.
hanging
So
down
I'm
in
just
his
asking
photo,
you,
too.
is it the same photo? Because she might have an issue with that.
No, it is. He has
So-
his balls
so
out.
Crosley
This
has
one,
his balls
too.
out
Yeah,
on the same
of course
photo.
he does, yeah. It's Crosley's
So-
signature trick, but...
So I'm
well,
just.
I guess that now I understand your picture.
I don't-
Well, now I understand the picture.
I don't think you can be that mad at her for wanting
Well,
to get that
Yes.
off the mantle
Okay.
and out of the living. I think that's more of a bedside photo.
See, this is why I talk to you guys.
Well,
because
I mean, we're
If
here
she
for
had
advice for
family,
you, man.
if she had family down
I
from
think
out
we're-
of town, it'd be like,
I
what
think
is that?
we'll. Before it sounded like we had an issue, but I think this is a non-issue. We're going to give Lauren
No, it's
this
a
one.
non-issue.
We're going to give Lauren this one. How's the bathroom set up? That's what I want to know.
soft soap is what we use. It's getting the job done, but for the most part, it's it's a.
Now, is Lauren a big makeup gal?
Yeah,
I mean,
no, she's pretty. I mean, she leaves some stuff around, but not too much. You know, I mean, I can still get in and out and do my thing, but no, it's pretty decent.
Now, what about this one? My ex-wife, she used to leave the flat iron on. She would plug it in, she'd leave it on, and I go to grab it
I
and put it
actually
away. And
that flat iron
For
away
your
today.
shirts?
no, for her whatever, but
Oh,
for
for
her
her
hair.
hair.
And she would leave the flat iron out in the bathroom, and I would go to grab that, and I might have burnt myself because it was still plugged in and still on.
Dude, Remy, funny enough, today had to put a flat iron away.
Yeah.
Had to put a flat iron
Was
away.
it still plugged in though and on?
It was still plugged in.
But it didn't burn you.
But it didn't burn me, no.
So
No,
Wally,
I
what,
don't
what,
really-
what about that, Wally?
Yeah, no, I haven't put it about. It's been a few days, so we haven't really like gussied up. We've been kind of slumping it a little bit,
Oh yeah, working out. She's probably wearing her Lululemons every day and moving shit.
Yeah. But when we were moving, I smashed the shit out of my hand.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, Rowan, I was trying to pivot.
You gotta be careful getting to your
I was-
age, buddy.
Yeah, I was trying to be big man on campus, I guess, and I was trying to pivot, and I smashed the shit out of my hand, and I was screaming, "This motherfucking couch phone, beep beep!"
Now, you
and
didn't
I
scream
don't-
at Lauren, did you?
No, I screamed at the couch
And everything's cool
at
with
an
Lauren?
angle that Rowan was.
And the
Hold on. So
and the door jam.
he screamed at the couch, but
And the
Lauren
door
was
jam.
in the angle of which
Well, I was
direction.
screaming,
This
yes.
is what I told you about. Be careful on moving days. Don't let anything happen. Don't get into any fights. I tried
No,
to prompt
the
you
only
for
thing I
this.
had to
When
fight
something
with-
happens, just don't look in her way and say motherfucker. You know what I mean, Wally?
I was saying it to the couch.
Look
Right.
at the door jam.
We got it all figured
She-
out. I
she
went
understands
and I got
that?
the X-ray, and I'm a hairline factual.
Hair,
It's not a big break.
It'll go away in about three weeks.
hairline
4 weeks.
fracture.
Yeah,
Well, there's
hairline
nothing much you
factual,
can do for that.
Nothing about it, boys. But yeah, we're moved into a safe, and we'll. I don't know. I think I'm gonna probably tab out here soon of honeymooners and get back to see her again.
You sound very excited about
just,
that.
my
Don't sound too excited to rush
my
home and
hand
get
His hand
my
hurts
hand
and
is killing me.
Normally you sound pretty excited, and normally I would believe you when you say you're ready to cash out and head on home. But it sounds like you have a little hesitance in your voice. But
My hand's just killing me.
yeah, that's fine. Blame it on the hand. But everything else is going good with you and Lauren.
Everything's awesome. I can't wait. We're actually gonna maybe take a trip, kind of around the tiger cage, actually, somewhere.
All right, well, come and see us if you come in, man.
yeah, come down.
Before the next year kind of gets into it.
Well, hey, we want to talk to you more. Please don't be a stranger. Call in and let us know. I want to know in 2 weeks. Give us an update how everything's going. I mean, maybe you guys settle in, you work out some of your differences, maybe more differences come up. I don't know. But either way, would you give us a call back, Wally?
Yeah, you got it, guys, of course.
All right, well, we love you too, Wally. Thank you so much, guys. That is Wally Burns. Guys, that is Wally Burns calling us in from Honeymooners. Good to know him and Lauren are doing, typical stuff. Typical when you move in with a...
Sorry about his hand, man.
Yeah, that's... Hairline factual.
Caught between the couch and the door jam.
What do you do when you smash your hand?
Well,
you can't drop the couch. You just have to take it.
It's one of those deals like
motherfucker.
The hand and the foot. First of all, never mind things like the ribs where there's nothing you can do to heal them. You just got to let them heal on their own.
Don't lift so much weight.
Hands and feet are kind of the same way, but it's like, motherfucker, I use these every day. So,
to balance myself and to pick things
Wally, if you're listening to the end of the show, we love you, man, and we hope your hand gets better. And Lauren, if you're listening, you got a good man on your hands. So trust Wally, follow Wally, and you guys are going to to be happily ever after. And
we would say.
I love me some Wally Burns. Well, guys, I think that's... do you guys have anything else before we conclude the meeting? I think
this is a unanimous vote for the board.
Session closed.
I bring to a vote and look for a second that we adjourn this meeting.
All right.
I see a second.
I second that.
Meeting's adjourned.
All right. Meeting is adjourned. This one for episode 82 of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We love you so much. And don't miss next week because we will have Uncle Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
The highest rated guest star we've ever had. Coming back on once again.
Dude, we should give him a belt.
Ryan's edition of Tune In, Tune Out featuring the Beach Boys. So don't go anywhere next week, guys. Make sure you come on back and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tiger Cage Media. We love you guys. We'll see you, and we will be. Dad, you and I need to study up. We'll see you guys next week. We love you.
We're going to play Beach Boys all weekend while we're working on your house.
Hell yeah, we are. Good night, everybody.
We'll know every question.